Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. It is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. I'm excited. I just got off a pretty much 12-hour shift between the traffic and getting here. 12 hours ago, I put my butter and eggs out, and I'm back home. Been working hard all day, and I'm really rejuvenated. Once I walk in the door, I get a little extra burst of energy, and I'm ready to cook my cake or pie. But as y'all saw, I kind of was teasing y'all this morning and asking y'all, hold on just a second, y'all. I gotta get my spray here. I was asking y'all what's the cake of the week gonna be, and y'all pretty much got it. I put that German, I made it easy. I got that German chocolate out for y'all, so you know it's gonna be old school German chocolate cake, triple layer old school German chocolate cake. Now let me be honest. Y'all already know I like to be honest with y'all. This cake is, hold on just a second, y'all. You gotta organize my thoughts here. This cake is a little bit more steps. It's not difficult. It's just more steps than just putting a pound cake in the oven for an hour and come back throwing the glaze on it. It's a few more steps to it, but I promise you, I don't promise much, but I promise this. This will be the most moistest or moistest? How do you say that? Moistest German chocolate cake you ever made. You will impress your family, friends, relatives, or whatever, co-workers, neighbors. Everybody will be impressed with this cake once you finish it. And let me give you a little history. People think German chocolate cake is from Germany. It has nothing to do with Germany. If people ask you German chocolate cake, it has nothing to do with Germany. German chocolate cake comes from the great state of Texas. Really, it was invented in Dallas, Texas. Great state of Dallas, Texas. It was invented. German chocolate only refers to the type of chocolate used, which is an American named Sam German who has invented this chocolate. So it has nothing to do with the country of Germany at all. It is a southern dessert invented in Dallas, Texas. So if everybody ever asks you about German chocolate cake, tell them that. And another thing about German chocolate cake, you go to a soul food restaurant, if it's really soul food restaurant, there's 3 desserts. If they don't have these 3 desserts, it ain't a soul food restaurant. You gotta have peach cobbler, sweet potato pie, and German chocolate cake. If you don't have those 3 items on the menu in a soul food restaurant you go, it ain't old school soul food. I'm telling you. So anyway, let me get started. I've talked enough here. Let's get started on this because there's a lot of steps to this cake. And I want to get to it here. Y'all already know the method here. Cream, the butter, and sugar. And I'm using a paddle. I'm not using a whisk because I'm going to use the whisk a little bit later on the egg whites here. So I'm going to cream the butter and sugar together for about 5 to 6 minutes. And till it get nice and fluffy. Then we're going to add our eggs to this. Egg yolks. There's no egg whites in here. The egg whites come later. Remember, read the recipe. It's going to say egg yolk separated. I don't want no egg whites. I got 2 leavening agents in this. I got baking soda and egg whites. Egg whites is what's going to bring this cake to the next level and make it so light and fluffy. That's going to be the... It took me years to figure this out, how to make the German chocolate cake really just so moist. That was the key. I had to separate the egg and white and then fold in the egg whites, and that's the key. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna be right back once this gets light, and we'll go to the next step. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Okay, now let me remind y'all, I've done a video on this before about 2.5 years ago when I first started doing this YouTube thing, but the audio was horrible, the lighting was horrible, so I decided to do another video on German chocolate cake. So anyway, now we're going to add the egg yolks one at a time. It's hard to add egg yolks, y'all, one at a time, but you can kind of eye it, you know. Let me scrape this down. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an awesome cake, y'all. Awesome cake here. All right. Get all that off the wood there. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my half a cup of hot water I need to put in the microwave. It needs to be boiling. I'm gonna go and get that going because I'm gonna pour that into this chocolate to melt it. I just melt it with a hot water. So in the meantime, I'm gonna add my baking soda to my flour. Mix this up right quick. I just mix it in together with the flour, baking soda there. Okay, now I'm gonna add the flour. I'm gonna add the flour to this. Hold on, let me put the vanilla in here. And then I'm gonna alternate the flour and the buttermilk. Y'all know I start with dry, end with dry. Y'all been following me enough, you know that already. Get more flour in there. Get my water's hot here. A little bit more. Yeah, it's hot. Definitely hot. I'm gonna pour this in the chocolate right here. We're gonna stir this up. Let me turn that off for a second. I definitely don't want that to. And what I do, I just put the hot water in here, and the hot water gonna melt the chocolate, y'all. Just like this. Do that, just let the heat melt, do the melting. And what's crazy about German chocolate cake, y'all, it has three things that I cannot really stand. Y'all know I don't like chocolate. I'm not a fan of any kind of nuts and things most of the time, and I'm not a fan of coconut. But you put all three of these together, I'll eat a half a German chocolate cake in one day easily. It's just something about all the elements that working together. I absolutely love German chocolate cake, y'all. It's amazing. Okay, put the rest of the buttermilk in here. Scrape this down. You get it all scraped down really good. There we go. All right. Now, put the rest of the flour in there. This knife on the back. Let me move my mixer over here. All right. Mix that up in there. And the last thing I'm gonna do, can't be German chocolate cake without what? Without the chocolate. So we're gonna put that in there little by little, y'all. Y'all know I like to pretty much stir the rest of it by hand here. Get that chocolate up off my mixer here. Okay. Get these off the beater, and then I'm gonna mix the rest of this by hand, y'all. Make sure that chocolate's fully incorporated in there. There we go. Oh, this smells amazing, y'all. Smells absolutely amazing. Like I said, I make this cake for Christmas. This is the best dessert at my Christmas party. When I do a Christmas party for my family and friends and neighbors all come over. I didn't do one last year because of COVID, but I usually have 30, 40 people come over. I invite them. And this is the #1 dessert on my dessert table. Okay, now, we're going to put this aside because we got one more thing to do here. These egg whites that I say when you separate the egg yolks, y'all, get on here, y'all. Get on there. There we go. When I separate the egg whites earlier from the egg yolks, that's the egg whites that was left over. We're going to whip this up until it still peaks. And I'm going to fold it into my cake mixture here. Hold on, y'all. Nothing want to act right today. Must be a Friday. What this going to do, the egg whites, it's going to give this even more air and more, it's going to make this cake more lighter and fluffier. And you'll see it as it bakes off. So let's get this whipped up. Another thing, when you're whipping egg whites, make sure your bowl has no oil, it's completely clean. And before I came on, I ran this under some hot water to give this metal a little warmness. I don't want it too cool because you want it to warm egg whites in a warm bowl, and you're gonna have a nice fluffy egg white. So it's very important. Very clean bowl, no oil, nothing like that. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. Okay, let me show you. This is what you want, y'all. Still peaks like this. Come off of that. This is what you want. Still peaks on the egg whites. Let me show you here. See that? That's what you want. Now all I'm gonna do is add this to this, and we're gonna slowly fold this in here. You gotta be very careful where you don't knock too much of the air out of the egg whites that you just work so hard whipping up, because that's gonna, like I said, that's gonna give you your cake structure and make it so light there. So all I'm gonna do here on the counter, I'm gonna just go down and up and around, down and around. See that? Down, you're gonna fold it in a folding method. See that? Folding it. You don't want to do like this and stir it. You just want to go right down and around, all the way. Make sure you get all the way to the bottom. You do not want to whip this air out of here, because this is what's going to give, like I say, your cake, make it nice and light. Get as far down at the bottom as you can of the bowl. And you're going to get it completely mixed. You want to make sure it's completely mixed in there. See that? And make sure those egg whites are completely incorporated in there too, y'all. It's another important step. It took me a few years to figure out how can I get my German chocolate cake just to the next level light. And this was the key, is to make the egg whites and fold them in, and you have a nice light cake. That's it, y'all. Now, what I'm gonna do now is get my pans, get them all sprayed off, and we're gonna get this cake in the oven, y'all. My pans, like I say, it's a triple layer cake, y'all. So I'm gonna bake this joint here. Make sure you spray it really good, so you don't want to do all that work and your cake don't come out the pan. That would be very upsetting, wouldn't it? Alright. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this. We're going to just kind of, eye it here. And you can measure, oh shoot, you can measure. I think I put too much in that one. And not enough in this one, y'all. I'll fix that. I'll fix that, y'all. Like I say, you can actually just, like I say, get your measuring cup, y'all, and measure it, but I'll just do it like this. Make sure you smooth it around. Move this around. And that's it. I'm going to put it in the oven here. 350 degrees. It's going to take no longer than 25 minutes, y'all. It ain't going to take 25, maybe 30 minutes at the most. So, I'm going to step off, do that, clean up. And we're going to come right back and we're going to do the icing for this. We'll be right back. Alright, y'all. We are back here. Okay. Now, y'all, we better put this icing together here. Frosting or however you want to say it. We're going to get it together. And I'm going to do it here in my nice saucepan here. So all I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to have, I got butter, sugar, egg yolks, and carnation milk. Pet milk, however you want to say it. That's all I got in this. And a little vanilla. So what are we going to do? The sugar in here. And one thing about this, y'all, you really have to watch this thing. This thing will, it will burn on you like crazy if you don't really careful. So I'm gonna put the butter, milk, and sugar all in here. This is carnation milk, pet milk, or however you want to call it. And I want to bring this up to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna add the vanilla to this. I'm gonna add the vanilla last. I'm gonna bring it up to a boil. I'm going to kind of temper my egg yolks a little. Once I get them tempered, put the egg yolks in here. We're going to bring it up to make sure it come back up to a boil again. Put our vanilla in here. And then after it's really thick, we'll add our coconut and pecans. This is very simple icing, y'all. Very simple. Like I say, this cake is not for the... This is like you can eat in moderation if you're on a health kick and stuff like that. This is not something you eat every day. I would say every day. And one thing about this cake, it's not going to last long in my house. This one, I'm going to get a piece, one I taste, and I get another piece. Usually a cake will last 3 or 4 days with my neighbors and stuff like that. This one ain't going to last a day. When people find out I got German chocolate cake on my counter, it's on. Doorbell going to be ringing off the hook. That's a phrase. But yeah, like I say, y'all, this here is a thing, like I said, y'all, is invented in Dallas, Texas. There's a lot of things invented in Texas people probably don't know. I mean, stuff like Fritos. Y'all ever had Fritos? Fajitas. People think fajitas is Mexican food. Fajitas were invented in, matter of fact, here in Texas. Corny dogs. Have you ever had a corny dog? It was invented at the State Fair of Texas. Stuff like, you know, brisket, barbecue brisket, that's the state of Texas invention. Chicken fried steak, of course, you know that state of Texas. Cookies and cream ice cream was invented about 45 minutes from my house here down the street in Brenham. Cookies and cream ice cream was invented by Bluebell ice cream, invented cookies and cream ice cream. Yeah, things like that people don't know about the state of Texas. A lot of history here. A lot of inventions, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to bring this up to a boil. I'll be back when it starts to simmer, and we'll show you the next step. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. Okay, now, y'all, I'm going to add the egg yolks to this. I like to let this come to a boil, y'all, before I add my egg yolks to this. Trying to temper them. Y'all know what tempering means. Now, I add my egg yolks to this. Because it doesn't take as long to me, I think, if I add the egg yolks after it comes to a boil. Just makes it go a little quicker. Now, I'm going to add my vanilla to this. And this way you really have to watch it, y'all. Really have to be careful here. Let me get the rest of these yolks out of here. Like they say, waste not, have not, waste not, like my buddy Daddy Jack used to say. Okay. See how thick that's coming? Make sure you get around all the edges of this. I mean, if I could put this on some ice cream, y'all, that would be it. I'd do it just like this. I wouldn't put the pecans and coconut in it. This on top of some vanilla ice cream, shoot. Oh, that's how. That's what it's all about. You really have to stir this, y'all. You really have to stay on it. Don't walk away from it. Constantly stir it. Not walk away. The whole process takes about 15 minutes, y'all. If you knowing how long it takes, the process of this takes about 15 minutes. Like I say, this cake is a few steps to it, but it's well worth the effort. Well worth the effort, y'all. Well worth the effort. A little bit more, and then we're gonna add our pecans and our coconut to this. I want to get a little bit thicker. A little bit thicker. It's almost there. I don't want to step off. I don't want to move from this spot. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's see here. Let me turn my fire up just a little here. And I turn it down. I'm gonna turn it just a little. Give it a little bit more thickness. Yeah, so like I say, you gotta make sure you get every edge and go around the hole. And I'm doing it in the skillet because I have more surface. You can do it in a pot, but I like doing it in a skillet because I have more surface area to work with and make sure it won't typically burn. A little bit more here. I get my spoon here and I can kind of check the thickness of it. A little bit more. A little bit more here. We're gonna step off here. I got about 2 minutes for it to cook, and I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, we back. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I got it turned off here. Now look, this is the consistency you want. See that? That's the consistency you want. Now, put the pecans in here. Coconut. Let's stir these up in there, y'all. Nice icing there. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for right there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour this in a bowl because y'all know this has to cool before I can frost the cake with it. So, yeah. So let me grab a bowl here. Let me grab me a bowl. Okay. A bowl here. Give me a rubber spatula here. I'll do my rubber spatula, y'all. There we go. And I'm gonna pour it in the bowl here, and we're gonna be good to go here. That's it. That's it, y'all. Now I'm gonna put this in the fridge and let it cool off a little. And that's what you got. See that? See how easy and simple that was, y'all? Nothing to it. So I'm gonna be right back. I can smell that cake cooking in the oven, almost ready. I can smell it. When you can smell a cake very, very good, that means it's almost ready. So we'll be right back when the cake come out the oven. Okay, y'all, we back. The cakes are out of the oven. They are completely cooked. They are nice, light, And like I say, this is going to be a triple layer. And you can do a 2-layer, but I like a triple layer. That's why they look a little not as high as others, because I separated them in 3 pans. You can do a double layer, but I like my German chocolate cake to be triple layer. I always have. So anyway, like I said, I got my icing cooling off in the fridge here, and I'm gonna probably let these rest about 45 minutes and give me time to go. I haven't even changed my uniform. That's how hard I've been working, y'all. It's been exactly, with all this prep and all that, it's been 1 hour to get all this done. Usually it takes a little less because the pound cake, you just put it in there, put it in the oven, make a little glaze or whatever. So I'm going to go up, take me a shower, relax a little for the next 45 minutes, come back, and we're going to ice this cake and put it together. I am so excited, y'all, for this cake. I can feel how, you can just feel how light this cake is and moist it's going to be. So anyway, I'll be back in about 45 minutes. We'll frost this cake and go from there. Be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. Okay, we're going to put this cake together, y'all. Y'all know I like to put a little icing here on the bottom so we can avoid it sticking. I like to put the first piece down like this, y'all. Just something I like doing. You can put yours face up if you like to. Just put a little icing in here. Y'all know I like a lot of icing in the middle of the layers. And this icing is still a little warm. I like for it to be a little warm because it's easy for me to spread. It's easy to spread it like that. Put that in there. Like I say, it's very important to have a lot of icing in the middle of the layers, y'all. Okay. Put the second layer on here. Flip it out. Second layer on there. So y'all, this is very simple icing a cake. There's nothing to it. No science in it. Put that on there. Make sure you got a lot of icing in them layers, y'all. Got it right there. Now, final layer. We face up. Just like that. Here we go. Very easy. Put the layer on there. Make gravity do its thing. I say I make this cake all the time, y'all. It's very easy, very simple cake. My friends, they love it. Friends and neighbors, they all love it. Now we're gonna put some on the sides. And what I do, that's how I do the sides, y'all. Let that drip over the sides like that. And I'm gonna put it on the sides of the cake here. You'll see here exactly what I'm about to do. See? I just go around just like this. Pour it over there, and I'll go up with it in just a second. I'm gonna get it going, and then I'll go up with it. I still got some icing left. We'll make it pretty here in just a second, y'all. Get this out of here. The bowl here, and we'll just go on the side edges just like this. And what I said, what I like for the cake to be kind of icing to be kind of warm. It's easy to spread the icing on there, y'all. See that? Nothing to it. Nothing to it, y'all. There we go. Need a lot on this side, don't we? And like I said, as it flows over, that's what I'm gonna get, the stuff that flows over, y'all. See that? Very simple. Make sure you get all that good icing off of there, y'all. And like I say, I'm gonna get it all on there, and then I'm gonna go around, and we're gonna make it pretty here now. Now we got all the icing on there. All that wanna flow, and then what I do, I just go around just like this. You get all the sure you get all everything icing on there, y'all. Go all the way around it just like this. All the way around it. Can't go wrong, y'all. See how easy that's coming together, y'all? See how easy that's coming together. Look at that. Friday night, just got home from work. Just made a triple layer German chocolate cake. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna step off. I'm gonna clean this up here, and I'm gonna show you the final decoration, and I'm gonna put on here to make it even look even more festive. And then we'll go from there. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, we back. Okay, one more thing I like to do to my German chocolate cake. I like to put pecan halves on top here. Just to make it a little decorative. Is that a name? Is that a word? Decorative. Put them just like that. Like my buddy Daddy Jack say, eye appeal is what? Half the meal. So if it looks good, people gonna want to eat it. Nobody want a German chocolate cake that doesn't look good, huh? Then I put a little coconut in the middle. Put a coconut right there in the middle. If you want to, like I say, you can put some around the bottom here. Just around the bottom, look like this. See this? Around the bottom there. You about to say, what you gonna do with that extra coconut? What I'm gonna do with it? Put it right down around the bottom. Here we go. There we go. Old school German chocolate cake, y'all. Y'all see how easy that was? Very easy, very simple. Now I'm gonna let this set up. I gotta let it set up at least. I try to let it set an hour, and then I'll cut it, and then I'm gonna show you how good it is. So we'll be back in 1 hour exactly. We'll cut this up. I'm gonna show you how moist and light and fluffy and delicious it is. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back. It's been about a little bit over an hour, and look what we got here, y'all. Look at this. See that nice triple layer? Look at that. Icing stayed on there nicely. Icing nicely on there. But there's only one way to know if it's good. Let me see. Get close up here. Look at that. Look at that cake, y'all. Look at that. This cake is so moist. Like I told y'all, look at that. So moist and light. This is the perfect. I don't call many things perfect, but this is the perfect German chocolate cake. Flavorful, of course, but the lightness and the moistness of it, that's what the egg white does to it, y'all. That's why it's very important after you make your batter to fold the egg whites in it. It changes the whole complexion of the cake, the moistness of it. It does. But anyway, nice cake for Christmas, Thanksgiving. But at my house on Christmas, I make this. I don't make it like this. I make it in a big pan and cut it in squares, of course. It's more presentable like that. But it's the first cake to go. But anyway, another Friday night cake in the books. This one took a little longer, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's very well worth it. So anyway, this cake ain't gonna last a day at my house. This cake will be gone tomorrow. Once my neighbors get a hold of this, find out I made it, it's gonna be gone. But anyway, I love feeding my neighbors and friends and stuff, especially my cakes. I can always make another one. It's no big deal. But anyway, another Friday night cake in the books. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media accounts: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest. and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag, got 2.5 more months to go this year, 2021. Help somebody, Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a happy, blessed weekend, and I love y'all. Talk to you in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.